People who know me really well say that I can be rather tongue-in-cheek on occasion. What does it mean when they say that, tongue-in-cheek? Hi, I'm Paul, and welcome to my series on English words and expressions they never bothered to teach me in school. Tongue-in-cheek, it means that you start a comment on a serious note, and you end it on a light-hearted note. It turns something serious into something funny. You want to deflect the situation, you want to poke fun at the situation, but in a disarming way, so you turn it into a joke. For instance, a friend of mine who's really, really dear to me, but he always is procrastinating. Like he puts things off, he never gets things done. So he called me up and we talked about his procrastination. He said, Paul, believe me, I'm really working on my procrastination. You just wait and see. See what he did there? He started off with something serious. He said, I'm working on my procrastination. And then he said, you just wait and see, which is exactly what procrastinators do. That's the fun part. It's very disarming. It's not the same as sarcasm, by the way. Sarcasm is more comes out of ill intent. You really want to punish people by being sarcastic. It's kind of comes out of ill will. You make a sarcastic comment, and it's really intent. The intent of tongue in cheek is that you want to be playful and lighthearted, and you're joking. It's like a little wink, wink, wink. Say no more, say no more. That's it. I don't mean it too seriously. It's often a tool employed by late night talk show hosts. They start with a very serious topic, the topic of the day, often related to politics, and they turn it into a joke. Here's an example that I like very much. Somebody said, due to recent budget cuts, the serious part, the light at the end of the tunnel has been turned off. So there's the joking part. Or somebody said, everything happens for a reason, serious part. But the reason often is that you are stupid and you make bad decisions. So there's the lighthearted part, or at least I try to make it sound lighthearted. It often means that you don't take things very seriously, which I kind of like. I admire that because we take things too seriously in life, don't we? I don't take myself too seriously at all. One of the things I do in comments, if you ever get a comment back from me, you'll notice that I'll try to be a little bit tongue-in-cheek, but because it's all black and white in writing, the tonality, the fun part, the joking part doesn't come across always, and people take me literally instead of jokingly. Anyway, if you ever get a comment that sounds like sarcastic or tongue-in-cheek, please notice that I try to be playful in my own silly Dutch way. There's a very famous comedian and talk show host, radio host, actor by the name of Will Rogers in the United States. He was known as the cowboy philosopher, and he was really good at tongue-in-cheek jokes. So he said one thing that is still relevant today. He said, everything is changing in America. People are taking comedians seriously, and politicians are a joke. I think that's still a very valid observation these days. So I hope you have a tongue-in-cheek day. Take care. Tot ziens. Bye-bye.